The woman is getting ready. She stares at herself in the mirror, admiring herself. The boy is spying on the girl from afar. She turns and he is startled. She comments that he is there again. He apologizes to the neighbor. She says it's not the first time he's done this. The embarrassed boy says he didn't want to disturb her, and is already leaving. She says it doesn't bother her, and she even likes it. He asks for forgiveness, and says he shouldn't have done that. The girl tells him to stop being formal, and can call her by her name, as a way of flirting with the boy. He says he'll do it then. She asks him not to be shy. The boy comments her name, introducing himself to the girl, and if it's funny, he says goodbye. He smiles, smooths his hair and goes back inside. The woman is walking with the boy. The girl appears and greets the woman. She answers her, and asks how she is. The girl replies that she's fine, but she's too hot. The woman replies that it's not hot, and asks if she doesn't think the blouse isn't too low cut, because she has a child with her. The girl comments that the boy next to her is no longer a child, and completes by saying that her son is very polite. The woman says that of course he is polite, because she was the one who raised the boy, and says that he is shy. The girl says that the backpack is too heavy, and asks if the boy can take it to her house later. The woman tells her son to help the girl, and asks him not to take too long. The son replies that he can leave. He takes the backpack. The girl says goodbye to the woman. Then she throws the boy against the wall. He asks what that is. She says she is very grateful that he carried the backpack for her. He, embarrassed, thanks you. The girl asks if his mother is right, if her blouse is really low cut. The boy says that her blouse is beautiful, and it matches her a lot. The girl says he's being nice, because the shirt is really short, and thinks he should change it. He says she looks really nice, and apologizes. She says she won't accept the apology unless he does her a favor. The girl says that her mother's jewelry is beautiful, and he always wanted one like it. He says he brings a jewel, yes, as an apology. She asks if he's serious. He says yes, and says he has to go, because his mother asked him not to take too long. The girl is happy because her plan worked. The mother asks the reason for the delay in taking that girl's backpack, and says that she just wants to take advantage of him. He tells his mother not to say these things, because he doesn't even know the girl. The mother says that she is not a good person. The son says the girl treats her well, and the mother is overreacting. The mother despairs, and tells him to open his eyes. The father appears and asks what the screaming is all about. The mother says that the neighbor is watching their son, and she won't let that happen. The son says they don't even know the girl well. The father asks the wife to have a father-son talk alone. The mother tells her husband, put it in her son's head, that the neighbor is no good. The father sits down, and tells the son that he understands him, because he has already been there. The son says she's different, and the father doesn't believe him. The father asks him to listen to the mother and open his eyes. The boy says that his father does not understand, because he knows that there is something between him and her. The father asks him to avoid this, so as not to have a disappointment down the road. The boy says that she is a more mature girl, and can teach him a lot. The father tells him to finish with this nonsense. The boy tries to retort. The father interrupts him, and says that it is not a request, but an order. The mother comes back and asks if they've worked it out. The father says he hopes so, and the woman calls her husband to accompany her. The boy gets angry, says that his parents don't understand, and wonders how he's going to get the jewels to give to the girl. His father goes to the girl's house. She asks what he is doing there. He says he made a copy of the key, and then hands it back to her. The girl says that she is going to call the police. He asks what she is going to tell the police. She asks what he wants. The man says that he came to bring what he had promised her. The girl comments that he is only doing this because she has taken an interest in his son. The man comments that the son is a fool, since he can give him whatever he wants. The girl says it could be, and asks him not to bring little gifts, as she loves jewelry. The man comments that he does whatever she asks. She is showing off with the new jewelry she got. The man comments that he has to go, so his wife doesn't miss him, and says goodbye. The girl says that the man is an idiot, and he doesn't even know what awaits him. Moments later, the woman is crying, and wonders how her jewelry is disappearing. And she keeps saying that she hopes it's not her son doing things wrong. The man asks why she is crying. The woman says that she suspects her son is taking her jewelry, because they are disappearing little by little, and no one has entered there. He asks if she thinks her son would be capable of doing something absurd like that. The desperate woman says that she hopes this is not true. The father says that she does not believe that the son is giving the jewels to that shameless neighbor. The woman asks what he said. The father says he didn't say anything, and comments that he's going to wait for his son to arrive to be satisfied, and he tries to console his wife. The girl is bragging about the jewelry. Then someone knocks on the door. The boy enters and goes to her. The girl says it's good to see him. The boy apologizes for not letting her know he was coming, and if she's expecting someone, she says no, as she was waiting for him. The boy says she looks beautiful. She asks the reason for the visit. He says he couldn't bring the jewelry. The girl says it's a shame as she thought she meant something to him. He, however, gives her a large sum of money. The girl is happy and hugs him and counts the money. He looks at her neck, and asks if that jewel doesn't belong to his mother. The girl says no, because he must be confusing her. He gets up irritated, and says he's sure it's his mother. The girl asks if he really is suspicious of her. He gets angry and says he's leaving. She begs him not to go. The mother, crying with the father, hears a scream coming from the neighbor's house. The man disguises himself and tells his wife not to interfere, that it could be the neighbor's confusion. The woman says that she will see, because the son could be there. The husband tries to stop her from going. But the woman insists and says that she will. The man despairs, and follows his wife. The boy asks her to let him go, because he doesn't want to know more about her. The woman arrives and asks what is going on. The girl asks who authorized her to enter her house. The woman says the door was open, and she wants to know what's going on. The man, to disguise, asks if she is encouraging her son to pick up things from inside the house. The woman tells her son to shut up, and asks the girl to explain herself. The girl calls the man by his affectionate nickname. The wife doesn't like what she hears. And she asks what intimacy is that. The girl says that if she falls, she will drag the man down with her. The woman once again asks what is going on. The girl decides to talk to the neighbor. The man asks her not to say anything, but she says that all that money, and the jewelry she has, is all that her husband gives her. The boy asks if she was asking his dad too. The girl says that he is too innocent, because his father will always run away from marriage with her. The woman is furious, and she yells at the man if it really is true. The man goes to the girl and asks if she wants to end his marriage. As they fight, the boy takes the money back, and he tells his mother to get out of there. The girl, not satisfied, says that she has a recording of her husband, saying that she is much prettier than his wife, and that he prefers her, and if the woman gives her some money, she can grant her the recording, and the woman wins, being able to end the marriage at once. The woman says she doesn't need it, and she can keep her husband all to herself. The girl says he just wants to help her. The woman says that she never wants her help, because she only destroyed her marriage, and even tried to encourage her son to help her in all of this. The woman orders the girl to return her jewelry. The girl says that she was present, but the woman threatens her and orders her to return it soon. She then returns the jewel. The man laughs, and says he's single now, and they can be together. The girl tells him to get out of her house as she only wanted him when she had money. He gets upset, and leaves. The son apologizes, and says he should listen to his mother. However, she says that she has no problems, because the problem was his father, but the son says he owes him an apology. The woman comments that what she is most happy about is that her son will still find a good woman for him. And the two embrace.